Welcome to Coding with T, and I'm your host, Tiffany.
Hey Codies, quick disclaimer. From this point on, I'll be dropping videos every Monday and Wednesday at 3:30 Central Time, so stay tuned. In this video, I will be showing you how inheritance work. To explain more, inheritance gives us the ability to create a new class from an existing class so that we can reuse the existing code. This program will display two types of memberships, one being a VIP membership and the other one being a normal membership. First, we're going to create our first class outside of our main class. We're going to name it Members. This will be our parent class. To get started, I'm going to create 6 fields. The first one will be set to public. It will be a string name greeting. I'm going to assign Welcome to Coding with T. Next field will be a protected double. I'm going to name it Annual Fee. The next one will be a private string name. The fourth one will be a private int that stores Cody's ID. The fifth one will be a private int member since. Last but not least, I have a private int discount field. Now it's time to create a constructor. The constructor will be public, of course. And I'm going to print a message in our parent constructor. Now I'm going to create an overloaded constructor. In this function, I'm going to initialize the private string name field to CName, Cody's ID to C Cody's ID, and member since to C member since. Then I'm going to type a print statement. The next method will be a public double, get discount, and it will return discount. The next method will be public, and it has no return type. Therefore, we will use the void keyword set discount. With that being said, I'm going to scroll to the top and import the scanner class. Now I can start implementing the set discount method. This line is to retrieve the user's input. I'm going to store passcode as a double. Now it's time to prompt the user to enter the passcode for changing or setting the discount amount. Line 33 reads the user's input. The passcode entered should be 1127, but it would be good practice to make sure the user enter it correctly before setting the discount amount. So I'm going to use a control flow statement and type if passcode is not equal to 1127 system.out.println. Inside of the parentheses, invalid passcode. Else, we're going to use a different print statement. And it's going to say, please enter the discount. We're going to retrieve the amount on line 41 by typing discount equal input dot next int and make sure it's closed with a semicolon. The next method will be named display Cody's information. I'm going to type a few print statements inside of this method, but if I go too fast or if what I'm doing doesn't make sense, pause it and or reread it or just drop me a comment and I'll respond. The last method will be a public void calculate annual fee method. I'm going to set this annual fee to 0. Now let's create our VIP membership class. This class is a child class. Therefore, we must use the extend keyword followed by the parent class member. members. Now it's time to create a constructor for our VIP membership. We're going to create a overloaded constructor, and we have to use the super keyword if we don't want the compiler to read the parent overloaded constructor. Now we're going to display a print statement when the child constructor is invoked or called. Now I want the calculate annual fee method to operate differently in the VIP membership. Therefore, I need to use an annotation to override the parent calculate annual fee method. Inside this method, I'm going to store a calculation inside of the annual fee field. Now it's time to create a new class, and I'm going to name it Norm Membership. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a constructor without a parameter list, and we're going to type a print statement. And we're also going to create a overloaded constructor. Inside the constructor, we have to use the super keyword in the event that we want to invoke the child's overloaded constructor. Oops. That's supposed to be C member since. I got a red line. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to let the compiler know to extend members. Inside of the overloaded constructor, I'm going to print a print statement. Again, I want to override the parent calculate annual fee method. And I'm going to use the annotation, override, calculate annual fee method. Inside of the method, I'm going to store a calculation in the annual fee field. Now it's time to head back to our main Java class to see how everything works. Now we're going to create a members object and initialize it to new members. This statement calls the members constructors. On line 7, we're going to do the same thing for our VIP membership, but we're going to invoke the overloaded child's constructor. Again, last but not least, on line 8, we're going to do the same with normal membership as we did with the members call. Let's run our program. Quick recap. Line 6 displays the print statements located in our members constructor, and line 7 displays our overloaded child's constructor. It didn't print our parent class because if you recall, we used the keyword super in the VIP membership class. Again, the super keyword lets the compiler know which constructor along with the parameter list I am calling for. And line 8 displays both parameterless constructors. Here's how we invoke the greeting field. Let's run our program. Let's suppose I wanted to display the greeting field before the constructors are ran. I would need to change the greeting to a static field. Then I will access it by typing members.greeting. Let's run our program. Now I'm going to remove the line that invokes our members constructor. I'm going to change the parameter list for norm memberships. And I'm going to call the overloaded constructor. I'm going to pass a name through, a Cody's ID through, and a member since year through. I'm going to make a call to the calculate annual fee method. And I'm going to do the same thing with the norm membership object. Then I'm going to use both classes to call the display Cody's information method. Let's run our program. Everything displays correctly, but now I'm going to go back and comment out all the print statements that's located within the constructors. I'm just doing this because I want to focus more on the code and not the constructor at this point. Let's run our program. Now let's suppose I wanted to change or set the discount amount. I would type VIP OBJ dot set discount. Let's run our program. I'm going to enter the passcode, which I already stated it's 1127. Now I'm going to enter the discount amount, which will be 30%. And the discount is applied. And I'm going to do the same thing with the norm membership object. But first, I'm going to go back to the top and comment out line 9. I'm going to enter the passcode and the discount amount. And voila, it works. I'm going to stop this video here, but do me a favor. If this video helped you out, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Leave me a comment. And share the video to those that are looking to learn the basic steps to coding in Java. Thanks for watching.